Yeah, needless to say, Ted Cruz is right. Yeah, I know. So recently, Ted Cruz actually made an appearance on the Sean Hannity show where he was talking about Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzenski. Now, the reason for this discussion was he was actually addressing the
Last Thursday, we expressed our own concerns on this broadcast and even said we would appreciate the opportunity to speak with the president-elect himself. On Friday, we were given the opportunity to do just that.
If you remember, which a lot of people do, they went on their show talking about how they went to go meet up with Donald Trump to see if they could meet at any kind of middle ground. Well, Ted was basically saying that they went to go suck up or basically kiss the ring.
Damn!
However, he put it a little bit different where he was suggesting that maybe it wasn't just a ring that they were kissing.
And suck up to Donald Trump. You can't make that story up.
Well, I'm not even sure they were kissing the ring. I think they were kissing a little bit lower than that. I mean, listen, they're desperate. There are three viewers that watch Morning Joe, and two of them are blood relatives to Joe and Mika. I mean, they're desperate for relevance.
Oh, shit. So what he's suggesting is they're trying to find ways to stay relevant, trying to get on the Trump train. So if you remember, these were the comments that actually got them in a lot of flack with their own group.
Over the past week, Joe and I have heard from so many people, from political leaders to regular citizens, deeply dismayed by several of President-elect Trump's cabinet selections, and they are scared. Last Thursday, we expressed our own concerns on this broadcast and even said we would appreciate the opportunity to speak with the president-elect himself. On Friday, we were given the opportunity to do just that. Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago to meet personally with President-elect Trump. It was the first time we have seen him in 7 years.
Now, we talked about a lot of issues, including abortion, mass deportation, threats of political retribution against political opponents, and media outlets. We talked about that a good bit. And it's going to come as no surprise to anybody who watches this show, has watched it over the past year or over the past decade, that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of issues, and we told him so.
Great horny toads!
Now, the response to that actual meeting was that they caught a lot of hell. They lost ratings, their fan base basically turned against them, calling them traitors.
Traitor!
And don't even get me started on some of the messages that they were getting on X. And when you do stuff like what they did, you have to address it at some point. So they did.
You know what? People are upset with some of our guests, some of our friends.
Because I'm like this great loyalty freak. I'm loyal to a point of the absurd.
Maybe we snuck up on them too fast. Maybe we should have given them more of a warning. Whatever, it's fine. But guess what? The main complaint was that we called Donald Trump's rhetoric fascist during the campaign. And then we went down to have an off-the-record comment with him. Guess who else does that?
Let me see. From the New York Times,
The New York
Washington
Times,
Post, the Wall Street.
You can't be this dumb.
You know what? I even think folks from the Atlantic.
I think actually,
I think they might
probably,
be doing that.
If they have a chance to talk on the background with the incoming president and president-elect, they would do it. In fact, as somebody wrote during this outrageously stupid, immature a series of articles that lied time and time again about us, reporter said, well, I'd be fired.
That's it, Joe. Stick to your guns. Never say die. So now this is where we get to weigh who's right. Ted Cruz, Mika, and Joe. Because the argument that was being made was the Atlantic, New York Times, they all try to cozy up to Donald Trump. However, from what I understand, one is a magazine, the other one's a newspaper, and one of you are an actual cable channel espousing your opinion. But let me know your thoughts. Is it time to forgive Morning Joe? Or no, they can find a whole new audience. Maybe Mika has a few people that might like to watch. Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you again on the next one. Be easy, y'all.